Recovery efforts continuing tonight after the flooding in Siouxland, and now Woodbury County officials are reminding certain residents they need a permit before they can start repairs to their flood damaged structures. It's our top story now at 5. The Woodbury County Planning and Zoning says that they're reminding people that live in rural areas of the county to pick up a local floodplain development permit before any repairs or rebuilding can be done on flood damaged structures. The county says the permits are required to actually be a part of the National Flood Insurance Program. Usually that permit costs about $110, but the Woodbury County Board of Supervisors has waived that fee. The county zoning coordinator says people have a decision to make now. Essentially, that if they want to stay in the floodplain, their property will need to be raised above the flood level.
Property owners will be at a position where they have decisions to make about the future of their homes and their other structures out there. We are asking the public to contact us and let us know as far as what you have experienced.
If you have any questions or need more information about this permit, you'll be able to find all of that on our website right now at SiouxlandProud.com. Meanwhile, a boil advisory has been lifted tonight in Rock Valley, Iowa. According to the city there, bacteria samples collected from the city's wastewater system have shown satisfactory results. That advisory was put into effect after crews worked to restore water service south of Highway 18 after it was knocked out by that flooding. And North Sioux City has been cleaning up their flood damage, but right now there is a need for extra hands where the damage was the worst. The neighborhood along Penrose is needing volunteers to help clean out homes that have not been red tagged. Volunteers should report to the Isaac Walton League building, where that cleanup plan is being coordinated. With the amount of damage left behind on Penrose, residents are needing any able-bodied volunteers to help lift some of the weight off their shoulders.
That's what we need, strong people to carry. I have a house up there that needs staples pulled out of the basement, out of where the carpet was. So it's tedious work, but the work, the more the bodies, the less the work.
Volunteers will need to bring their photo ID and proper badge to the command center that's in front of the Dakota Valley High School in order to be cleared to clean out a Penrose property. South Dakota state officials have released what the flood could have done to the North Sioux City and Riverside areas. Here's a map that shows the flooding that occurred while the levee at I-29 exit 4 in North Sioux was put into place. Then this map shows a model of the flooding that could have happened if that levee was not built. You could see most of North Sioux City and many areas of Dakota Dunes would have received much more flood water, according to officials. If you'd like to take a look at these maps again, you can find them both on our website right now. We've posted it all at SiouxlandProud.com.